Welcome to VBM mathematics classes. Let us see the differentiability. Now what is a derivative dy by dx? The derivative dy by dx nothing but limit h tending to 0 f of x plus h minus fx by h. This is called the derivative at any point. This is called derivative dy by dx at any point. Now derivative at x equal to a, let us see. The derivative at x is equal to a is defined like this: dy by dx at x equal to a, or we can write f dash a is equal to limit x tending to a f x minus f of a by x minus a. That is called the derivative. Now if this limit exists only, we call it derivative at x equal to a. If this limit does not exist, therefore it is not differentiable at x equal to a. When this limit does not exist, left limit not equal to right limit. That left limit is called left derivative. F dash a minus limit x tending to a minus fx minus f of a by x minus a. Now there is a left limit of this one is called left derivative. This called left hand derivative, LHD. And this also written in terms of h, limit h tending to 0 f of a minus h minus f of a by minus h. Right hand derivative RHD, f dash of a plus limit x tending to a plus fx minus f of a by x minus a. Therefore this also written in the h notation. This is a f of a plus h minus f of a by h. Differentiable. Therefore differentiable at x equal to a if left hand derivative is equal to right hand derivative. If f dash of a minus not equal to f dash of a plus, then fx is not differentiable at x equal to a. Okay, see the one example on this. This is fx is equal to, I am taking the mod x at x is equal to 0. Now if you see the graph of this one, that the graph is like this, right? It is like v at x is equal to 0. Now here there is no break in the graph at x is equal to 0. Therefore it is continuous, right? This at x is equal to 0, it is continuous. Why? Because no break in the graph. Now if we see the differentiability at x is equal to 0, let us see whether it is differentiable or not. Left hand derivative, limit x tending to f of 0 minus limit x tending to 0 minus fx minus f of 0 by x minus 0. Limit x tending to 0 minus fx is a mod x minus f of 0 is 0 by x. Therefore, there is a limit x tending to 0 minus mod x by x. Now x is just less than 0, therefore x is a negative number, therefore mod x is nothing but minus x. Minus x by x is what? Minus 1 we got. That is a left hand derivative, we got minus 1. What about the right hand derivative? F dash of 0 plus. There is a limit x tending to 0 plus fx minus f of 0 by x minus 0. Therefore limit x tending to 0 plus mod x minus 0 by x. Now here x is just greater than 0, therefore x is a positive number. Therefore since x is a positive number, mod x is a plus x by x, that is a plus 1 we got. Therefore there is a left hand derivative not equal to right hand derivative. F dash of 0 minus not equal to f dash of 0 plus, therefore not differentiable. Therefore not differentiable at x is equal to 0. Now see here, there is a function is continuous, no break at x is equal to 0. The graph is going without lifting the pen. this graph is going like this, therefore it is continuous at x is equal to 0. Or if you find the limit also equal to f of 0, that's why it is continuous. If you see that limit, what is the limit? Limit x tending to 0, fx is equal to what? Limit x tending to 0, that mod x is equal to 0, 0 only. And what is the f of 0? F of 0 mod x mod 0 is 0 only. Therefore, this limit is equal to f of 0, it is a continuous. Or we are drawing the graph without lifting the pen at x is equal to 0, it is a continuous at x is equal to 0. By the graph also we can say, we can write like this. Now continuous but not differentiable. Okay, therefore now we can conclude that every continuous need not be differentiable. This is an important point here. Right, every continuous, that every continuous function need not be differentiable. Every continuous function need not be differentiable. This is one important point. Now here, why that is not differentiable at x is equal to 0? Now let us see. Now at x is equal to 0, sharp corner is there. Left derivative different from right derivative at every sharp corner. Therefore, if there is any sharp corner, right, at every sharp corner, that function is not differentiable. This is one important point in the graph. Remember like that. For example, this graph is like this. Graph is going like this. Right, it is going like this. Corner is there. And it is smooth graph. Every smooth graph, no break, definitely differentiable. Every smooth graph, no break in the graph, differentiable. If there is any corner point like this, there is a corner point and this is not differentiable. From here to here, this is a differentiable smooth graph. Now this problem also we can solve like this. X is equal to mod x. This mod x will be written like this. If x is a less than or equal to 0, x is a negative number, that mod x is nothing but minus x, right, less than 0. If x is equal to 0 or less than or equal to 0, x greater than 0, then this is a plus x we got. Okay, to find the left derivative, right derivative, directly we can solve the problem like this. Need not to apply the limit notation every time. Right, now I am writing here, this is fx is equal to f dash x is equal to, this derivative is what, minus 1, this derivative is what, plus 1. Therefore we can write the derivative directly like this. Some problems we can find the left derivative like this, right derivative like this. Now if x is less than 0, the derivative is what, the derivative is minus 1. That is f dash of less than 0 means 0 minus. How much we got? Minus 1 we got. Now in the right derivative, x just more than 0, this is f dash 0 plus, that we got the plus 1. Therefore, this method will be the simple. Instead of applying the limit notation, instead of writing all those limit notation, this method split the function like this. Right, we want the differentiability at x is equal to 0, that is why less than or equal to 0 and greater than 0. From the left derivative, this is the right derivative. Just less than 0, left derivative. Just greater than 0, right derivative. Simply we can say like this. This, let us see the note here. Now, every continuous function need not be differentiable, but every differentiable function is continuous. Now let us see by example. Already we got fx is equal to mod x, continuous at 0 but not differentiable at 0. That is why every continuous function need not be differentiable. We got the statement by that example. Now let us see every differentiable function continuous or not. Let this fx is differentiable at x equal to a. Now let us check that at x equal to a whether this is continuous or not. Okay. Now see that what is f dash a? F dash a is limit extending to a fx minus f of a by x minus a. This is a f dash a. This they are telling the differentiable, that is why this limit exists. Okay, now I am writing like this. This is a fx. Right, I am writing the fx. Fx is equal to f of x minus f of a by x minus a into x minus a, okay, plus f of a. Can we write like this? Now here this x minus a will be cancelled. Now if we cancel this one, minus f of a plus f of a cancelled, what is the remaining? Fx is the remaining. Therefore fx will be written like this. Fx will be written like this. Now here let us apply limit extending to a. Let us apply limit extending to a. Fx is equal to, then this is a limit of this one, limit extending to a fx minus f of a by x minus a, right, into this limit separately, limit extending to a x minus a, this limit separately, limit extending to a f of a. Okay, now here this is a limit already we know f dash a. Why? Because differentiable they are telling. This is f dash a. Put x equal to a, that is a minus a 0, and this is a f of a. In this x is not there, therefore that is a constant function itself f of a. Now a minus a 0, therefore this is 0 plus f of a. Therefore finally what we got here, this is a limit extending to a fx is equal to what we got, f of a. By this differentiability, now we got this limit is equal to f of a. Therefore limit is equal to f of a means that function is continuous. Therefore this implies fx is continuous. Fx is continuous at x equal to a. That's why every differentiable function is continuous. But every continuous function need not be differentiable. Differentiability in a closed interval, how we write? Now here first point, fx is differentiable at every point of open interval, and the second point, f dash of a plus exist, okay, that is a right derivative at x equal to exist, and third one, f dash of b minus exist, then fx is differentiable in the closed interval ab. Okay, now here at x equal to a, we don't want the left derivative, only there is a right derivative is enough. At x equal to b, only the left derivative is enough, there is no right derivative at x equal to b. Then if these three conditions satisfied, then we can say fx is a differentiable in the closed interval ab. Let us see the note here, both are differentiable at x is equal to a, then f plus or minus g, f into g, f by g, where g not equal to 0, also differentiable. These are also differentiable at x equal to a. Now there is the first one. If you see the second one, if one of the f and g not differentiable, then f plus g or f minus g not differentiable, f into g may be differentiable. F differentiable and g is not differentiable, not differentiable at x equal to a, then f plus or minus g is not differentiable, but f into g still may be differentiable at x equal to a. Third one, if both f and g both are not differentiable, if f and g both are not differentiable at x equal to a, then f plus or minus g and may be differentiable, f plus or minus g may be differentiable, and f into g also may be differentiable. Still this may be differentiable at x equal to a. See that if only one of the f and g not differentiable, the sum or difference is definitely not differentiable, but f into g may be differentiable at x equal to a. If both are not differentiable at x equal to a, then there is a f plus or minus g still may be differentiable, f into g still may be differentiable. For example, I am taking like this, fx is equal to cos mod x and g of x is equal to this mod x. Okay, na? Now here the cos mod x is what? Is differentiable. This f is differentiable at x is equal to 0. The cos mod x is differentiable at x is equal to 0. This already we know that mod x is not differentiable. This is not differentiable at x is equal to 0. Okay. Now if we see the sum, definitely it is not differentiable. fx plus gx cos mod x plus mod x. You check the differentiability of this one, it is not differentiable at x is equal to 0. Now how we write this one? Suppose x is a greater than or equal greater than 0 or first less than 0 I am taking. Right? If it is less than 0, x is a negative number, this is a minus x. Cos minus x is a cos plus x and mod x is a minus x. X is equal to 0, what will be this one? If I write x is equal to 0, cos 0 is 1 and mod 0 is 0. If x is greater than 0, if x is greater than 0, this is a positive number, therefore cos x plus x we got. Therefore directly we are writing the derivative of this one. Now here, what about the h dash of h dash x is equal to what? Cos x derivative is what? Cos x derivative is minus sin x, x derivative minus 1 where x less than 0, x greater than 0, cos x derivative is sin x minus sin x and x derivative is 1. Right, what is the h dash 0 minus? H dash 0 minus is what? 0 minus means here, put x is equal to sin 0, 0 minus 1 we got. H dash 0 plus. Right, 0 plus means right here x is just more than 0 means 0 plus. 0 plus keep in this x is equal to 0, sin 0, 0 plus 1. Therefore, left derivative not equal to a right derivative, therefore it is not differentiable. Right, one of the function is not differentiable, then fx plus gx is not differentiable. Okay, therefore h of x is not differentiable we got. Taking the fx is equal to x, it is a differentiable at x is equal to 0. And g of x I am taking the mod x. This is not differentiable at x is equal to 0. Right, one of the function is not differentiable, that is sum may be, product may be differentiable. Let us see the product of this. Fx into gx, what we got? X into mod x. Fx into gx we got x into mod x. What is x into mod x? This is a, suppose x is a less than 0, right? This is a mod x is a minus x square, and x is equal to 0, put x equal to 0, 0, x greater than 0, therefore this mod x is a plus x square we got. Okay, we got like this now. Now this is a h of x I am taking. Okay. Now here the h dash x is equal to what? Directly we are differentiating. This is x less than 0. This x square derivative is minus 2x, and x greater than 0, what is the derivative? 2x. Okay. Now h dash 0 minus means x is just less than 0, that is 0 minus. Now in this put x is equal to 0, that is a minus 2 into 0, 0 we got. Now in this h dash 0 plus. 0 plus means x is just more than 0, that is why 0 plus. Therefore take this one, put x is equal to 0, that is a 2 into 0 is 0. Therefore it is a left derivative equal to right derivative, therefore it is differentiable. Therefore this is a h dash 0 minus is equal to h dash 0 plus. Therefore this is a product fx into gx, that is, therefore fx into gx is differentiable at x is equal to 0. Differentiable at x is equal to 0. See that now here one of the function is not differentiable, still that product may be differentiable. Okay. Please like, share, subscribe, comment on my video. Thank you.